Oh, I've just realised that the last 2 videos I've done, I've got the same top on that I've got on now. Promise you, they're all filmed on different days. Maybe this is just the ensemble that inspires me to film. I bet you'll be like, she's in that top again. Maybe we should all club together and send her a care package with some new tops in. So anyway, trying to be quick because, you know, kids and things. So if you're new here, my name's Victoria. I'm a home educating mum of 5 in England. If you want to support me or you're interested in my raw daily family lodge family homeschool vlogs, I will link my Patreon below. Let's get into it. I've just watched, well, I say watched, had it on randomly while I was cooking. This video, Susan Venker her name is. I sometimes watch her videos, but I haven't watched them all, so if there's something offensive in a playlist, don't come at me. But I watched some of the videos. And this one was about, now I don't even know what boomer and millennial and Gen X means. I'm assuming boomers like my mum and dad's age and millennials my age because of what they were saying, but I don't know. But anyway, it was talking about why a lot of boomers don't want to raise their grandkids. Now I want to clarify what is meant here. In this video, I'm not talking about grandparents supporting you, you know, being there at the end of the phone if you need to go to hospital or you need emergency childcare coming forth. I'm not talking about that because I'm very fortunate that my mum's at the end of the phone and my mum will come and mind them if it's an emergency, or she'll come if I'm in labour or whatever. Same as I'm not talking about grandparents being involved with their kids. Because again, I'm lucky in that regard. My mum's involved with my kids. I know a lady whose youngest is 11, and the grandmother, it's mother-in-law grandmother, not her mother, but the grandmother lives on the next street, and she's never met this child because she's not interested. That is bad. I think grandparents should be there for support if it's needed, and I also think they should be there and take an interest in the grandchildren. When I mean raising your children, is minding your children full time so you can go to work, or minding them full time so you can do whatever. This video was about millennials, so I'm just gonna say my age because I'm not even sure what that means. People my age, people who are parents expecting their parents to raise their kids and being annoyed when that's not happening. And Susan Venker was saying, is it because the boomer generation, or the first generation that sort of the mother stopped working, the mother stopped staying at home, started working, put their kids in childcare, so they never really raised their kids themselves. And the other thing she was saying, and that's why they don't want to raise their grandkids. And the other thing she was saying was, you know, the grandparent generation want to go off travelling and doing what they want to do and all this, which is, you know, they're all stat valid points, but I wanted to talk about this from a realistic, working class, tell you how it is, unprivileged point of view. Times have changed. When if you want to go back to work and you have a grandparent in place who is not working, who is quite happy to look after your child full time, then that's brilliant. If that arrangement suits you, that's brilliant. I know a lady who wasn't working, so she looked after her grandchildren that were twins when my oldest was at playgroup, and now they're at secondary school. She's gone back to work as a dinner lady, and that suited everybody in that scenario. So if in the instance that works, good for you. But from the main, what I can see, times have changed. When, even 20 years ago, women in England could retire when they were 60. And that's if they were even working, because there was, you know, they stopped working to have kids, they were staying at home, they were living off the husband's money on one income. And my mum, I won't tell you how old she is because she'll watch this and she'll say, my mum's in her 60s and she still has to work because she's not allowed to retire yet. All her life she was told she could retire at 60, and now it's like, no, you can't, you've got to hang on to your 60 whatever. So my mum's got to work. So that's the other thing that annoys me, when you see posts about people going, my mum said she'd look after my kids, but I've got to pay her, and everybody's going, oh, how disgraceful. Yeah, but if you're stopping your mum from working and she's still at workable age, how's she going to just quit work and look after your kids when she's got to feed herself? So that's unreasonable. So if your mum's still at workable age, which is a lot higher than it used to be, she needs to work. You're expecting her to look after your kids full time and work when she's over 60. It's not happening. Not if you care about your mum's well-being. Or how can you expect your mum to look after your kids for free when she's having to quit a job when she's a workable age? And the other one is people are having children a lot later. I had my first at 23. But that's quite rare nowadays. My friend's had her first and she's 37. And her parents are in the 70s. And I see it a lot. Fair enough, they're retired. But I've seen it a few times where there's a little frail old lady pushing this buggy with a boisterous toddler in it. And you think, well, not you're too old, but you think, if that toddler has a God almighty tantrum and chucks itself on the floor or beats you up or whatever it is toddlers do. I mean, I'm 36 and I sometimes think, oh my God, having the toddlers beat the hell out of me today. I have no energy left. So how are you going to feel in your 70s? And the other thing is, grandparents have never been as busy as they are now. Like 20 years ago, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever years ago, people are living longer. So my mum, who's over 60, sorry mum, sorry I keep saying that, my mum who's over 60, she has to work. She has me and my brother, who, like, you know, we still need our mum. Like, I'll ring my mum up and say, one of my kids has got a temperature, am I doing the right thing? Or I ring my mum up and say, will you order me this off eBay? Or I'll ring her and say, shall we go to there? Or shall we go here? Or, you know, I want to take the kids to the theatre, will you come with me? Stuff like that. So she's got it from that. She's got her own life, working, all the things that go around that. Then she's got grown-up children that need her, and the grandchildren. And then on the other side of it, my mum's mum is still alive because people are living longer. So my mum's mum is in her 80s with Parkinson's disease, and sometimes she hallucinates and things because she's Parkinson's disease. So my mum has to go see her, check she's all right, ring her up, are you all right? We'll come and collect you. We'll bring you back. Da, 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 da. There isn't a man behind the sofa. Da, da, da. So, you know, she's got it from all ends. She's probably, well, not probably, she's always been very hard working and busy, but she's probably, as you know, at capacity. She's also got a dog. So grandparents have never been so busy. So so what? So what if your grandparents want to go travel? Haven't they earned it, you know? But I think that argument, same as I can't remember the thing. There's some Facebook page, Learn of Curiosity, Life of Curiosity, something like that. Something, might not even be called that. And she did a post that like made everybody go crazy because she was on about when she's a grandparent, she won't be looking after her kids because that's her time for travelling and that's her time for relaxing and that's her time for... And everybody was going, I mean, that's her choice, but everybody was going, oh, no, that's outrageous, you know, I'd be privileged to look after my grandchildren, da, da, da. But that argument, and the argument about, you know, travelling and they just can't be arsed, comes from massive privilege. The majority of grandparents are doing their best, and, you know, this time period has never been so hard on grandparents. They've got like I said, they've got the grandkids, the grown-up kids, they're having to work, they've got the elderly parents that are still alive, they need support. Is it fair to then say, I expect you to move nearer to me, and I expect you to quit your job, and I expect you to have 2, possibly more, very young children all day, every day. I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's possible in a lot of situations. My mum loves my kids to death, and she's very involved. But realistically, even if she wanted to look after them full time and me go to work, it wouldn't be possible because of the way the world is in the minute. It really wound me up, that video. Can you tell I'm ranting? I'm just thinking it's unfair to call grandparents selfish if they don't want to if they don't want to, or they can't look after their grandchildren all the time. And I just think it's unrealistic to say it's just because they don't want to, or they'd rather be doing other things, when, pardon me, men and women of that age have got more on than they've ever had on. So that's my opinion. But like I say, having said that, I think grandparents should be there for the support, and they should be taking an interest in their grandchildren. If they're not, there's something wrong. But raising your kids for you, they're your kids. That's all my opinion anyway. If you don't agree with me, feel free to trash me to death in the comments.